Good morning, beautiful people. Here's my face, or a bit of it you can see. The mask keeps fogging up my glasses. Anyway, we're going to look at problem solving. Problem solving in mathematics. Finally, maths, well, it's going to become useful. Okay, so problem solving, especially in maths or anywhere, it's a very important thing. I mean, it's everywhere. It's in the, teaches you to be critical, teaches you to think out of the box. It tells you to build like rational thought processes. And if you're good at problem solving, well, you're going to, yeah, do well in whatever you do. But there's only one problem with problem solving. It's hard. So why is it hard? Why is it difficult? Well, word problems are complicated, generally because they have descriptive language. So there's not just pluses and minuses and multiplication signs, simple operations for you to perform on numbers. The numbers are hidden in descriptions, and the operations are hidden in descriptions. So it's very important to understand what the words mean. So there is a list of words that I have put here. I suggest you pause the video and you copy these words down. This will make it a lot easier for you. Then we need a plan. And there's this great dude called George Polya. And what he suggested is, number one, you read the problem. Number two, you try and understand what is being asked. Number three, you make a plan to solve the most difficult step. And what I completely recommend here, in fact, you must make a drawing. Simple drawing. Execute the plan, and finally check your solution. Okay, reading it, that's easy. Mark is 3 times as old as his son Brian. In 10 years, Mark will be 43. In how many years will Mark be twice as old as Brian? Okay, understanding. Well, we're just dealing with time and with years, so nothing too conceptually difficult. But what I do need to do when I understand is translate that. So Mark is 3 times as old as his son Brian. Okay, my plan is Brian is X years old. Why would I do that? Well, then if Mark is 3 times as old, so I can translate that into multiplication. This would mean that Mark is 3x. Okay, and this is in 10 years. So in 10 years, well, that's going to be plus. So this was times. In 10 years, it'll be plus. In 10 years. Okay, so let's add 10 years. So and when you do this, everyone's going to get older. So in 10 years, so let's do this. This is now. In 10 years. Okay, in 10 years, Brian will be x plus 10. Mark is 3x now. In 10 years, will be 3x plus 10. Well, we've got an answer to 10 years. Mark will be 43 years old. So then we know that 3x plus 10. Oops. Well, we've already got an equation. Okay, I already have an equation. So let's find out the value of x. Well, 3x is equal to 23. 33. Therefore, x is equal to 11. So, let's check for reasonableness. Mark is 3 times as old as his son Brian. Okay, his son is Brian and he's older, so that's good. Not finished yet. Okay, we're not finished. Okay,
So in how many years? That's addition, will mark be twice. So we don't know. I haven't got a clue. What's this number? In how many years? So mark is 33. So if we add, so this is part 2. 33 plus x. It's in how many years? When will that be twice the age of Brian? Well, in x years, Brian is 11 plus an x. So once again, I have an equation and I can solve.
3 plus x equal to 22 plus 2x. Subtract x from both sides. X is equal to 11. Okay, check for reasonableness. Well, let's check. In Marcus 33 plus 11 is equal to 44. Brian is 11 plus 11, 22. 44.
And told you to draw pictures. So Jane spent 42 rand for shoes. High heel shoes. And those are going to be 42. And let's just, so those are shoes. What about the blouse? Nice. Beautiful purple blouse. I don't know what a blouse is. What's a blouse? I'm just going to pretend it's a dress. Okay. So, is 14 less? This means you're going to subtract. Then twice, so that's twice what you spent, so that's going to be multiplication. So I know that here I'm going to subtract. And here I need to multiply. And subtract and multiply what? Well, let's look at the question. The question is, how much was the blouse? We have no idea how much the blouse was. And if we have no idea about something, what's useful to do is we say that the blouse is equal to x. Okay. If the blouse is x, twice what we spent for the blouse would be twice blouse is equal to 2x. And we know the shoes are 14 less than that. So therefore the shoes are 2x, twice what we spent for the blouse, minus 14. So here's a multiplication, here's a subtraction. Twice what we spent the blouse less 14 is equal to 42. Okay, 2x.
Add 14 both sides, 40, 56. X is equal to 28. That means x is 28, blouse is 28. Let's check if this makes sense. Twice the blouse, 2 times 28 is equal to 56. And she spent 42 for shoes, minus 42 is 14 less than she spent for shoes.